morning. For those of you who don't know, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically. It does feature luxury, contemporary, and how to style and now natural hair care. So if you are into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel. Click the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. So today we are going to do something a little bit different. We are going to go over the Barbie premiere looks. I was so excited to do this video. So two things. The first thing is that I do need to apologize to you guys. I know I put in the community tab asking you guys if you wanted to review this on Friday and said that it would be on Sunday. After about an hour after posting that in the community, I'm not really sure what I ate that day, but I have been in bed since Friday. So I want to go ahead and get this video out to you guys, and I'm excited because I love fashion. I really want to do this review. Excuse me if I don't sound up to it, but I'm still have chills a little bit and I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather, but I really wanted to get this video out. And then the second thing is that this is going to be fashion. This is a fashion and hair channel. We are not going to get into any politics. We are not going to get into this whole debate about whether it's the patriarchy, the matriarchy, or the video was woke, if it's about it. We're not getting into that. This is strictly about the fashion. So first we will get into some of the looks from the co-stars, and then of course we will get into Barbie's looks. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we are going to break this down into 4 categories. The first one is going to be best dressed. The next one is going to be very cute but not iconic. The third one is going to be not Barbie. You and your stylist were not on task. You did not understand the assignment. And then the last one is just going to be, ma'am, call your stylist and try again. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over some of the cast looks. The first one we are going to go over is Issa Rae. She is President Barbie. This first one is going to be this pink number by Mark Bauer. The color looks absolutely beautiful on her, but for me personally, this is going to be a call your stylist moment. I don't think this dress flatters her. I think they could have found a better dress. I think the color is perfect. I just don't particularly care for the dress. One of the things that I don't understand is the very long keyhole, and then this situation that's going on right here. It has like 2 flaps right here with a hole, and then it has one right here. Makeup looks flawless, hair looks flawless, makeup looks flawless. I just said that. But as far as the dress is concerned, I don't really care for the dress. So this one is going to be call your stylist. Her next look by Pat Boat though, I love this dress. You guys know that I am not a print person, but I love this dress. Again, the colors look very beautiful on her. For me, this is going to be best dressed. However, the only critique that I have, this is a 9.999999 out of 10. The only critique that I have is that I wish that her shoes actually matched the feathers, because when you're looking at the dress, what first comes to mind or what catches your eye at the first time is either going to be the very beautiful print, or it's going to be the feathers right here and the feathers right here. And the reason why I'm saying I wish that her shoes were green is because it would match the feathers that are at her neck and match the feathers at the bottom. Makeup is flawless, hair is flawless as usual, but I'm going to put this one as best dressed. Next we have Ava Max and Monat. I will go ahead and say this because I feel this way about the next look as well. I don't feel as though that this look embodies Barbie. When I think of Barbie, I think she's a very classic icon. She's been a doctor, she's been a lawyer, she's been a pilot. Even though she does wear mini skirts and mini dresses, and some of her clothing might be not necessarily scantily clad mini skirts, but she's still very classic. I don't think this outfit embodies that. She has on a maxi skirt that is very sparkly. She has on a matching bralette top, and then she has on gloves. I think the gloves actually cheapen the look. I know this outfit was not cheap at all, but I just don't feel as though that this embodies Barbie. I'm going to label this one as not Barbie. It's going to be the same thing next with Dua Lipa, and in the movie, Dua Lipa is a mermaid Barbie. Y'all already know what I'm getting ready to say. Again, I don't feel as though that this embodies Barbie. I don't think Barbie would wear anything remotely close to this. If she did, it would be just the silhouette and it would be fully opaque. It would not be see-through as Dua Lipa, okay? You can see the outline of her panty, and I believe you can see some areola as well. This is inappropriate and it's not Barbie. Next, we have Mr. Ken himself, Ryan Gosling in Gucci. While I understand that we are watching the Barbie movie in pink. Every shade of pink we are going to see in this Barbie premiere and in the movie. And pink is really a quintessential color when it comes to Barbie. I don't too much care for this look. I really would have liked to have seen him in maybe like, I guess you could say, black tie can, bow tie, white shirt with the black buttons and the pants and the slicked back hair. I don't particularly care for this look. I understand it, but I don't particularly care for it. I'm going to label this one as Call Your Stylist. Next, we have America Ferrera in St. John. Now, in the movie, she is Gloria, which is a human. I love this look. I'm going to label this very cute. I think it fits her perfectly. I think the color is beautiful on her, and I think that the styling is very appropriate. And I also think that Barbie would wear this. Next, we have Ariana Greenblatt in Yogi Pratama. Let me go ahead and say this. I understand that Hollywood is a very different world. I'm fully aware of that. I think the top is absolutely gorgeous. I think she's a gorgeous girl. I think the flowers right here are gorgeous. The bottom is a bit of a problem for me. It's a problem anyway. But when I found out that this young woman was 15, just instantly inappropriate. I tried to find a picture from the back. I'm assuming that it is the same way in the back. I think she looks beautiful from head to about where the flowers are. I think the bottom is very inappropriate for, it's inappropriate anyway, but I think it is very inappropriate for her age. This one, I'm going to say Call Your Stylist. Greta Gerwig, the writer and the producer of the show, she is wearing Valentino. We've seen that Barbie core pink. I think for her, this is spot on. I did not really know who she was until this. Apparently, she has written several movies. I've never really followed her fashion-wise, so I think this is fine. I love the color. It looks good on her. The only thing I think I would have done a little bit differently would be if she's going to wear that long dress. I think I would have done a blazer that would have nipped her in a little bit. So for this one, I am going to say Call Your Stylist. Next, we have the Nicki Minaj herself in Aliyah. I don't know about you, but when I think of Nicki Minaj, especially at the height of her career, I thought of her as a Barbie, like Galaxy Barbie, futuristic Barbie, space Barbie. So when I saw this is what she wore to the Barbie premiere, I was a little confused. Not saying she doesn't look beautiful, and I do know that as she has gotten older and as she has somewhat, not necessarily, I guess you could say her career has gotten less, but she's not so much in the spotlight anymore and she has calmed down some. So I do know that when it comes to red carpet looks, she has definitely changed her aesthetic. But I think this would have been the perfect opportunity for her to kind of bring back that Nicki Minaj that we know in good taste. So this one I'm going to say not Barbie. Next, we have Billie Eilish and Gucci. Some of these people I don't know. The name Billie Eilish, I know of the name. I know that I believe she is a musician or she is an artist. So I know that she is alternative. So I'm assuming that this is her interpretation of what she thinks she should be wearing to a Barbie premiere. The shoes I don't get, the shirt I don't get, the bag I don't get, the jeans I don't get. We're just gonna label this one as not Barbie. Next, we have Kate McKinnon. She is wearing Cal Mayer. She is Margot Barbie, and I had to do a little bit of reading of what type of Barbie she was, and I just found it very, very cute. I'm glad that they put that in the movie. But it's basically, she's Margot Barbie because a child gave her a makeover. You know how it was when you had your dolls. You changed their clothes, you wrote on them, you cut their hair. You really did whatever you wanted. But I love this look. I think this is very, 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 very cute. Love the hair, love the styling, love the shoes, and I love the shade of pink. So we're going to label this one very cute. Next, we have Ashley Graham in Nina Ricci. This one for me is going to be Call Your Stylist. And let me explain to you why. This one to me is Call Your Stylist because of the fit. When I first saw this photo of her, the very, very first thing that I noticed was the emphasis on her breast. It's kind of like a patch right here. It's kind of like right here, and then you have all of this fluff, and then you have all of this fluff. That's the very first thing that I noticed. The second thing that I noticed, and this has nothing to do with her weight, this has nothing to do with calling her fat or anything like that. Her stylist should have at least said something to her when they were getting dressed. The first thing that I noticed was her breast, and then the second thing that I noticed was her stomach area. If she would have put on Spanx, if she and the designer could have come up with something to kind of hide that, not necessarily saying that she needs to hide it and she shouldn't be proud, but when you do certain things like that, it emphasizes maybe something that you're trying to hide. And then immediately what I noticed after the breast and after the stomach was her leg region. She has on a sheer dress, and she has on, it looks like to be bikinis or briefs or boxers, whatever it is you want to call it. She has on underwear. So from where her stomach is all the way down to, I want to say, to like her knees is sheer, and then the rest of it is sheer with some opaqueness. I don't think this flatters her shape. I think she's a beautiful woman. I think she has a gorgeous body. I understand the body positivity, but from a standpoint of trying to also showcase that, I don't think this dress fits her the way that it should. So for this one, I'm going to say call your stylist. Next, we have Shay Mitchell and Shu Shu Tong. You guys already know where this is going. It's going in Best Dressed. I love everything about this look from head to toe. The hair, the makeup, the headband, the dress, the silhouette, the shoe, the accessory. And I also think that this is a dress that Barbie would wear. I love this dress. Kudos to her, kudos to her stylist. Love it. Next is Gal Gadot and J.W. Anderson. If you do not know, she is Wonder Woman. Call your stylist. Completely missed the mark. This is not Barbie. Call your stylist. I'm not even really sure I like the dress. Gal Gadot herself is a beautiful woman, but I think this dress completely missed the mark. And lastly, for the celebrities, we have Dove Cameron and Ellie Missner. Love it. Absolutely love it. Love it from head to toe. And it's kind of the exact same thing with the Shay Mitchell. I think both of these women look elegant and sexy at the same time without showing too much. I love the makeup. I love the simple earrings. I love the hair. I love the top. I love the dress. Can't really see the shoes, but I love this look. And again, I think this is something that Barbie would actually wear. So we are going to put this at Best Dressed. Okay, so now let's get into the looks of Barbie herself, which is going to be played, or is being played, by Margot Robbie. We're going to go over a couple of her tour looks, okay? So of course, let's back up for a second. Let's go over the categories. The first one is going to be beautifully done. The second one is going to be very cute, but not iconic. And the third is going to be missed the mark, okay? So the very first one, we should already know from 1959, the very first Barbie. We all know that it had a ponytail, she had a swimsuit, and she had some cute glasses. I actually love the way that they did this. This dress was by Hervé Leger, for the simple fact that it is black and white, for the simple fact that it is classic, for the simple fact of the way that they did it. We are going to label this one beautifully done. I actually really appreciate the fact that Hervé Leger and her stylist decided not to send her down a red carpet or to go to a premiere in a bathing suit, and Hervé Leger decided to turn it into a dress, a very cute dress, I might add. So this was beautifully done. The next Barbie look is going to be done, or was done, by Vivienne Westwood, and it is going to be the Enchanted Evening Barbie of the 1960s. I think this was beautifully done, and you can see that this was basically a copy and paste. Absolutely love it. And I do believe at one point she did take the stole off. I do believe I did see some photos where she did not have the stole on. I think this was beautifully done. Vivienne Westwood has always done beautiful dresses. Next is going to be a copy and paste of the Solo Evening Barbie. I think that this was done beautifully again by Schiaparelli, all the way down to the necklace, the little handkerchief, and the rose. The only thing I will say as far as Schiaparelli is concerned, they are known for being so over the top, so gaudy, so bodacious. I'm quite surprised that the little flounce at the bottom didn't have a little bit more volume. I understand, but I thought that they kind of would have gone a little bit over, above and beyond, but I get it. I think it was done very beautifully. Okay, next we have Emilio Pucci, who did their rendition of Totally Hair Barbie. I will say for me, this one missed the mark for a couple of reasons. Number one, I don't particularly care for the styling, and the actual Emilio Pucci dress itself, I don't think it fits very well. But I would say for me personally, why it misses the mark is because this is Totally Hair Barbie. If you're going to do totally hair Barbie, do totally hair Barbie. I need it to be exaggerated. I need either her hair to be sweeping the floor or I need it to be longer than it was, okay? So for me, this one missed the mark. Next, Moschino has done their rendition of Sparkling Pink Barbie. So when you see the photo, you can see that the skirt is a little bit longer. Moschino has decided to update the look, and I think it works very, very, very well. I'm going to label this one very cute, but not iconic. And I actually like the take that Moschino did. Instead of doing a copy and paste, they did an updated version, and I think they did a very good job. Love the styling, love the little I think it's a backpack, or I love the little heart purse. I think they did a very good job on this one. Next, we have Versace from Day to Night Barbie. So for me, the Day, I'm going to label that as very cute but not iconic. It's basically copy and paste. Really, the only thing that's not copy and paste is the suitcase. It looks like they took the suitcase and just made it into a purse. I think this was so well done, right? The night look for me is going to be a miss. While it is copy and paste, I think that it was done in like a very childlike way. Even though it was Versace, I think the tulle skirt could have been done in a little bit more of an elevated way. Next, we have Pink and Fabulous Barbie, and Valentino decided to do this one. I think this is very cute, but not iconic. So you will see that this one is not a complete copy and paste. For the accessories it is. So for the shoes it's a copy and paste, for the bag is a copy and paste, but not necessarily for the dress. The dress is a little bit updated. Love the polka dots, love the color. I love the crisscross, love the mini. I do wish that the cutout right here was a little bit closer, or like a little bit, I guess you could say, not shorter, but a little bit more close. Wasn't as open. But other than that, I love this look. Very cute. Not iconic, but I get it. Next is going to be Earring Magic Barbie, and Beaumont decided to do this. A lot of times when this dress was being showed, most people were thinking that it was Mugler, which I find interesting. But this was a copy and paste all the way down to the earrings, and I love that. I think the fit is gorgeous. I think the color is gorgeous, and I think she looks gorgeous in it. I'm going to say that this one is very cute, but not iconic. And the last tour look that we have is Miu Miu. This appears to be copy and paste, but I could not find very many photos of this. I love this look. Although this is Miu Miu, I'm also getting kind of like a Chanel vibe. This one is going to be very, very, very well done. This one is going to be beautifully done. I love this look. A woman in a very fitted to her body, appropriately tweed suit will always be classic, will always be iconic. And then this color looks really, really, really good on her as well. The hair looks good, the makeup looks fresh, and I'm pretty sure, let's see, the earring is just probably like a pearl or a diamond stud. I think this look is beautifully done. Okay, so those are all of the looks that I have from co-stars and celebrities who attended and from Barbie herself. This was actually really fun. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to do more videos like this. I absolutely loved doing this and just giving my thoughts. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me. Let me know who would have been your best dress. Let me know who would have been your worst dress. I just want to remind you that here on YouTube, I do upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday, and of course, you know, right here I'll put my Instagram handle. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me, you guys. Bye.